Okay, so this one had too big of a mandrel on it, so I slipped off the big one that was on it, and the one that didn't fit the other one fits on this one, so I had them in the wrong bag. They got mixed up. So either way, this one here allows me to go onto this mandrel here, put that on there, expand on it, and I can turn the damn thing around like I'm supposed to. In the light. There you go. Alright, so that takes care of that problem. Next thing is you need the expanding mandrel, which are not expanding mandrel. I already did that part. We need the external hone. So I just dug those out of here for another job. So these are the external hones. These are the big ones. So these are your big boy ones here. So we got a fine and a coarse. And then the smaller ones are these ones over here I use all the time. These are your 1/2 inch up to 1 inch. I got 3 different ones of those, and I got the small ones for the valve guides, valve stem styles, which is this next one down. These are the next ones up, which is your 1 to 1.5 inch stuff. That's what these will do. So hopefully it'll fit on this one here, which it will, like that. So I'm going to use this one, not this one. And then we get the really big stuff, then we got those ones way back there. Those are the 2 to 3 inch ones, and there's one back there that goes to about 4 inches. So I got all the different ones they make. So these things are not exactly easy to come by. Hey, the tripod got in the way. What a shocker. Alright, so these are all the parts we're going to use here. Alright, so if you don't run your tripod, it works better. Legs in the way down there. Especially when you're holding the camera. Okay, so let me put this over here. We kind of see what we're doing a little bit. First thing I do is we got to get this tightened up onto here so we can use it. Let's see how far we can expand this thing. Looks like it's going to be not quite flush. So go like that. That holds that on there pretty good, so we can hone it. Okay. Now you can put a center in here to hold it square, or you can just let it, look at me so much for, or you can just run it like this out of the lathe. I have a nice 2-inch long area here, 2.5 inch. I get good holding power there. So this one here, if I just put it in there, I can just hold it like that. Now if I put the center on here, I'll hold it more straight. If I go down, if you're way outside the lathe here. Do that. Take this out. Put this one in. That, and you'll run straighter. So that doesn't have any bounce when you're going in it. Problem is you got to take it on off with the hole in here. Kind of pain in the butt. It doesn't really matter if it goes up and down a little bit. So I'm going to leave it over here out of my way so I can hold it easier. Kind of see where I'm at. Okay, I need a dirty rag. Alright, fix the tripod. Alright, there's my dirty rag. I lost one of them. It's alright, we'll use that one. So yeah, we don't need to beat this at super high speed. So I'm going to go ahead and slow this down a little bit. That looks fast enough to me. Okay, we're going to need a little honing oil. I'm going to do some honing. Need some honing oil. Alright, a little bit of that on there like that. So this here you adjust it up with this, and you put tension on with this here to tighten it up. There's no spring load on this, you're just putting mechanical load on it. It's not like a regular honing that response. So you got a brass rubbing shoe here, and you got the two honing stones down here that actually hones with. And they make these in different grids, obviously. This one's pretty far expanded out, so we have to go a little more to get it all the way. And that's maxing out right there, so that is not good. And looks like we're already maxed out, or pretty close to it. So that means it's not, might not be able to use this one. That's as big as it's going to go. And that is not big enough. Ooh, just makes it with that. We are right at the very extent of this tool. Right at the limit. Yep, right there is our limit. Okay, but it's enough to do it. That's all that matters. You know, you're just going to go hone it back and forth. You want to hone it so the stone stays nice and straight. So if you feel a drag on one side, you go a little extra to get it where you need to be. Problem is the stone doesn't feel very square right now. Cutting on this one side over here, so that's what we're doing that. These stones have to be honed enough to get them to match up to the pounding you're doing. Oh, now it's starting to work. Bounce around because it's binding. It's not the best setup real narrow like this, but it'll get the job done a little bit. Okay, let's see what one we got. Got a little heat in it, so I know it expand a little bit. So we're up at 2 right now because we expand a little bit with the mandrel. So we're at 2 right now, which is a half dollar tighter than we started. So that tells me this is pretty hard material. It's not going to come out very easily. It's just going to take a little effort to do this. Your jam, just let go. If you're lucky, it doesn't come along and hit you in the face. Just kind of jam it up a little bit on the one side. Try it the other way. Works backwards. little bit of a workout there. Definitely getting warm. Which makes it bigger. Pretty fine stone, so it's not cutting very fast. Looks like we're about cut a thou now. It's 1 thou instead of 2. It was at 2. So I cut 1 thou off and all that holding back there. So that's a good sign. Now it's hot, so it's going to shrink probably when we cool it down. About a 1/4 of a thou height, bow in the middle, and this spot is even across the other way. So I'm going to hone it down until I get down to 0. I want it to be a little bit looseness in it. Alright, so I'm going to do some more. The stone's starting to get the diameter, correct diameter now, so it's starting to hone a little better too. But as you can tell, it's definitely a little bit of effort there. Stroking it back and forth, and it'll keep the stone warm evenly. Like most things around here, it takes a little effort to do it. Hard on my wrist. Well, that sucked. Same size. Yeah. Got a 1/4 of a thou. That wasn't very impressive. I'm not happy with that. It's definitely getting hot. That means it didn't like me. Hone some more. Put more pressure on it this time. It'd be nice if somebody could keep oil in there for me, but it ain't happening. Alright, it's getting tighter on its own here. If we got some pressure on it. Definitely getting a workout there. Like most of this stuff, you can't really tell how much work I'm doing. Okay, that's a half a thou came off. This whole thing's getting really hot. Oh yeah, she's warm. She's got half a thou more to go. Now it's expanded a lot, so it's probably expanded a half a thou. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out, cool it off, and see how it fits in the bike. We'll be back.